I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Titans issue number 13. Is there a traitor in the team's midst? What does that mean for these young heroes? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. Alrighty then, so, acting on some information that they got at the end of the previous issue, the Titans are ready to raid a facility that they believe are keeping Bumblebee's memories hostage. This place is clearly run by the agents of H.I.V.E, and the doctor overseeing everything, Dr. Binder, does the classic deny until you believe ploy. Look, I'm not working for H.I.V.E, even though you just beat up a bunch of my H.I.V.E security guards. As we find out this issue, it would seem that H.I.V.E is attempting to build an army of super soldiers, you know, that classic chestnut. And wouldn't you just know it, Binder isn't above experimenting on himself to gain amazing abilities. What's funny though is that he doesn't have full access to all of them all the time. He basically has to fill out request forms for the H.I.V.E higher ups so he can get access to stuff like, you know, splitting himself into multiple versions, energy blast, super strength, that sort of thing. The fight is actually a lot more even than you might have guessed. Bumblebee fights harder than anyone else because she wants to reclaim her memory so she can remember the face of her husband and child. Hey, speaking of her husband, where is the former Guardian and former Hornblower? Well, it seems that he's sick and tired of how slow the Titans are going on getting his wife back to normal, and as such has decided to reach out to an old friend, and also former Titan, the Cave Boy. Only as you can see, he now looks much Fred Flintstone and a lot more Lorenzo Lamas in Renegade. Wow, never thought I would make a reference to that on this show, go figure. Eventually, the team manages to pull together and defeat Binder, Wally West Flash doing the bulk of the work even though he's pushing himself harder than he probably should be, given his brand new pacemaker. Nightwing, using his elite hacksaw skills, rummages through H.I.V.E's computers, and once he gets through the metric boatload of porn and ads, he eventually finds what he's looking for. Well, actually, he finds that what he was looking for, the memories, were there, but they're gone now, backed up recently, as if to say H.I.V.E knew that they were coming. Now, in the previous issue, Omen had talked to Simon in jail and had managed to discover that yes, indeed, one of the members of the team was a traitor, but before she can point any fingers, Nightwing ends up pointing fingers at her. Suspicious as the comic ends. So that was Titans number 13, and overall, it was decent, even if it was mostly more of a punch-em-up issue than it was anything else. This one definitely suffered from a very misleading cover that seemed like it was going to lean right into the whole soap operatics love triangle stuff that makes up the backbone of so many Titan stories, but that didn't happen. It's nice to see H.I.V.E getting re-established as actual villains to be reckoned with in the DC universe, even if their premier plan is pretty trite and cliche as far as evil organizations go. Dr. Binder wasn't exactly a compelling villain either. I know they tried really hard to be like, no, he really can challenge the whole team. Even if he ends up being ultimately as interesting as a bucket of wallpaper paste, and I mean, hey, no offense to wallpaper paste. Ultimately, I'd give this issue a 6 out of 10. I think it's having a hard time finding its footing after the events of Judas Contract. I hope things look up in the future. So there you have it, everyone, Titans number 13. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, want to check out some of these other videos I have available. Then you can always follow me on social media at Cape Joel, and if you're looking to catch up on this series and get yourself a great deal on comic book trades in the process, be sure to use my book depository link. Not only will you get a great deal, but you'll also help support the channel. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching.